Hello everyone and welcome back for another video of Last Day on Earth. This is Daxelia and today's video is an early access for a new event that's coming, which is called the Scouting. So some YouTubers, or let's say partners, were able to get an early access for this event, and one of them is Star Snipes, and we are recording from his video. So let's get started. So first thing, there is some raiders, or a guy actually, that's gonna come to your base, which you need to talk to him. So how it works, this is how it works. First, you need to go to the event itself. Then there is some supplies or resources that you need to get from the abandoned places, and then you can exchange the resources in the gas station. Secondly, you can navigate here in the uncharted territories using the minimap. Then you can put your tools. There is the supplies. There are tools, medical supplies, and food that you can put in your bike. As you can see, now we can upgrade our bike more than the level that we have for now, 74. They upgraded the number, and of course you do that by going to the mechanic, and you need to talk to the mechanic and upgrade your bike with her. So this is the scouting event, which, as you can see now, we can see the number of essence that we are using in the event. Well, in every day, in every places when you use the shopper. As you can see, the event or the place is literally very big. It's very enormous, and it's a must use the shopper. You need your shopper, and I can tell you that the shopper will need a lot of essence. You need a lot of essence. So the first place is the military checkpoints, where inside of this zone or place, inside of this territories, we need to find for resources or supplies. The supplies and the military checkpoints is tools. These are the ones that we need to get. As you can see in the map here, there is 5 to 6 places that you need to get. So we can see here in the scouting event, we have 3 things, or 3 enormous rewards. We have the broken down motorcycle. This ones, which we're gonna see later on, it's something that you need to place in your base, okay, and it gives you rewards every time you remove parts of the bike once a day until it runs out. If you are a beginner, this is gonna help you, but if you have been playing for so long, the items are meh. Then we have the skin, which literally look very dope and just wow. And we also have the storage for parts. We can finally have a storage for the vehicle parts, which can literally saves us a lot of places in your base. So, and this event or this zone, it's a must to take a crowbar. It's a 2 crowbar. You need at least to take 2 crowbar with you. You need to take 1 hatchet or 2, and you need transistor. These items are very needed in this zone. And when you are done with this, you can just go and continue your road. Make sure you stay on the road because you're gonna get lost. So staying on the road is very important. And the most amazing thing with using the bike is smashing the zombies. Dude, smashing the zombies is just literally very dope. And chapeau bas for the dev for this new zone, or this new update that they gave us. It is something new that we never had in Last Day. So yes, it's just amazing. Now we have the camping. So there is 6 places or 6. No one loves ads anyway. 6. So the first one that you already did is the military checkpoints. Now we have the camping. There is ambulance station, Fenna outpost, abandoned gas station, radio tower, and parking lot. So when I said you need to take weapons or fire weapons in this zone, because this zone is mixed between zombies and raiders, the most ones that you need to be careful about is the raiders, because literally if they all of them attack you, you're gonna be in shit. I can guarantee you this one. The zombies on the road is your least problem, because what I like in this event, or depends on what I saw, the zombies on the road, they gonna stop following you on some points. So this is just something, a touch, a great touch they added. So you need to take all of the stuff here. As you can see, they do not stack when they are in your inventory, but they do stack when you put them in your shopper. But there is something that you need to be careful about. If you die, okay, you're gonna lose all of your items that you have put in your shopper. Even if you revive yourself by using an ad or by watching an ad, okay, it doesn't matter. If you die, everything that you put in your shopper, you're gonna lose them. And this only apply in the new events and not on the other zones. Other zones, you are safe. There is also some chests that you need to take with you. These chests are 3. One for food, this one. You have medical and you have the tools. These chests help you to take more points for the reputation. As you can see here, we arrived in the gas station. This is the scout guy that you need to talk to, and these are here, as you can see here, is where you put the items needed, as the same thing for every event, the same thing that we do with every event, like the hunter instinct and other. So you put the chest and you get points. Will the points be the same and when it is global? Nobody knows. Okay, so these are the items that you need to collect for the reputation, and I think they are easy to collect, except this, which you need to be careful with this event. Scout reputation. The good thing that they did is when you put all, not only it's gonna take, as you can see here, not only it's gonna take the stuff in your inventory, but also what you have in your shopper. This is gonna save you a lot of time. And here we have the scout guy, which you're gonna increase your reputation with him. As usual, the same thing, and every event, these are the items that they gonna give you, new items. You also have a biker magazine, you have some genome, you have some skins. The first thing that we saw in the video, we're gonna talk about this stuff later on, which Star Snipe did not talk about how to get them, which we're gonna watch another video of Happy Cyric. Okay, these are the items. The skins look very... Oh, did you see the bike? The bike just looks so amazing. It does give the vibe of a cowboy, some police station thing. These are the rewards that we already spoke about, and this is the scout gratitude. The scout gratitude give a lot of genome. The genome is just something that I personally will need it. I need it instead of just killing the bosses. This is the mechanic Jane, where you need to upgrade your shopper. As we already said, now you can upgrade it to more than level 74, especially if you are need the capacity and more capacity, which will help you in your raids, which now you have more places to put your stuff in the shopper. So this is a good, I'm gonna say this is a good update, because not only we're getting a new event, new items, new stuff, but you're also getting some changes that gonna please everyone. That's at least my opinion. We also have here the storage for parts which we spoke about, where we can put all of your vehicle parts, which literally gonna save a lot of spaces to everyone. This is very helpful. This is still not available apparently, but it's gonna help like a lot of people. We also have this thing that we already spoke about, where you need to collect stuff inside of it. It doesn't give you like wow things, but still it's better than nothing. And of course, for beginners, it's gonna help them a lot, especially if you are well, actually you cannot do the event if you do not have the shopper. Now, there is a thing that Star Snipe did not show on his video, which I'm showing it now from Happy Cyrek video, is the things that they change in the garage. So as you can see, also we also saw the same shape in their video that they added in their reel on YouTube, which is this one, this workbench here. This workbench gonna help you craft the items that you need, the items that will gonna help you in this event. Are they useful? In my opinion, I do not think so, because when you get used to the event, that's it, you won't actually need them. And now we're gonna see how to take them, how to get them, and let's get started. So this is the garage. The garage, you need to upgrade it, okay? It needs blueprints. These are the blueprints that you need. To get the blueprints, you can get them from the Genesis Collection store. Here, Genesis Collection, these are the items. So as you can see, first it is written here 500, but and as Happy Cyrek said, this is an early access. It might change in the global one, so do not take this and granted, okay? Each recipe, there is 5 recipe, okay? And there is 5 blueprints. Every time you buy a blueprint, you unlock 1 recipe. He unlocked all of them together, and here are the items. We have first the reinforced frame. Bike equipment that reduces damage to the bike from crashes and increases damages to the enemy. So we have the reinforced frame, off-road chains, and nitrous oxide, which are items that you can put inside of the shopper. As you can see, we have one where we put the chest, and another block where you put these items. As for the GPS and beacon, you can only use them when you are, for example, inside of the event. We're gonna see what they do. We have the GPS, which reveals types of all of the abandoned places at the location. As we saw when we started with the Star Snipe, you have the map. You don't know what there is inside of each of the places inside of the zone. So when you use the GPS, it's gonna tell you where is like where you can find tools, where you can find medicals, when you can find food supplies, all of these. Off-road chain, bike equipment that allows you to ride off-road without losing speed. I don't know how much this is gonna be useful, but anyway, you can just click on the speed button and you are safe. I don't know. We have the nitrous oxide. I don't know if I'm pronouncing correctly. the bike equipment that increases your bike speeds. You can just click on it if you feel that you need to increase your speed. You just use this one, and of course they gonna, when you consume like a lot of it, it's gonna disappear as usual. And finally we have the beacon. So the beacon retains items in the bike trunk when the player dies in the uncharted territories. As I said, in this zone, especially in this zone, if you die, you cannot retrieve your items inside of the bike. You can still keep your stuff in your inventory if you die and you click on revive, okay? But the items in your bike will gonna disappear. So if you don't want your item to disappear, you can just use the beacon. The beacon gonna save your stuff inside of the bike, and it's active for 4 hours after use. So when you use it, it's just gonna disappear. So the most useful thing of these items is the beacon. The rest, I don't know, it's up to you, but for me, I find them useless. So we have this zone, we're gonna continue with Star Snipe, is the ambulance station. So this is an ambulance station. In this zone, you need to be careful or place, because it's actually one zone. In this place, you need to be careful for when you open the door, for example, because you're gonna turn on the alarms. When you turn on the alarms, a lot of zombies gonna come. So when they come, you need to turn off the alarm. If you do not, they just gonna come. There is some frenzied giant, but that's fine. They're not gonna kill you instantly unless you do not have an outfit. So you do need to be careful. And if you are starting, I would recommend to take with you a reanimation just to make sure of it. See, we need a crowbar. So the items needed to take with you in this new zone or new event is 2 crowbar, 1 hatchet, and some transistor. So here is the room where you need to turn off the alarm. And this is the another chest that we spoke about. Make sure you really do search for all of the items that you need in this zone, and also in the other zones. We already did our star snipe, already did the military checkpoints, the ambulance station, also the camping. The rest of the zones or places are Fenna Outpost, abandoned gas station, radio tower, and parking lot. So military checkpoints, we can find tools. And the ambulance station, we can find medical supplies. And then camping, we can find food. And the Fenna Outpost, you can find medical. And the abandoned gas stations, you can find tools. And radio tower, this one, you can find tools. And parking lots, you can find food. And we already spoke about the GPS. As you can see in the map here, it is shown the items or the icon where there is tools, where there is food, and where there is medicals. So when you turn the generator, also you need to be careful. When you turn on the generators and the zone, a lot of zombies gonna come to you and will attack you. So in the radio tower, there is a guy that you need to speak with him in the radio. He gonna give you what it's called coordination. There is an airdrop full of supplies. Wait for him to see where is the supply. So he said that it is in the abandoned gas station. So you need to go there and take the stuff. So this is the abandoned gas station where there is tools, as we said, as supplies. The positive thing that I would say in the abandoned gas station, that you can actually fill some essence, but you cannot fill as much as you can. You can only fill few some here, where you need to turn the generator on. when you turn the generator on, which you need to take a key from a dead body, you're gonna open the room and then you take the essence that you need to fill. They're also gonna give you some empty bottles to, I forgot, canister, I think the name is it. I don't know. Here we have the Finna outpost where you can find medical supplies. In the Finna outpost, you're gonna find zombies, but as I said, the zones are mixed between zombies and raiders. So we have the camping and I forgot which one. I think it is the no, not the military checkpoints. So there is, I think, 2 zones where you can find raiders and the rest are zombies. The most ones that you need to be careful are the ones that have raiders, but at the same time, the other zones that have zombies, the thing that you need to be careful about is when you use the generator, when you turn on the generator, and when you open the door, especially in the ambulance station. And as we saw in the ambulance station, we saw the zombies, the new zombies that we got. So you see here, we need transistor. So you need transistor to take with you. So finally, we have the parking lot where you can find raiders. So we have the camping and the parking lot that you can find raiders. So where there is food, there is raiders. Where there is tools and medical supplies, there is zombies. Take that. Anyway, I do hope that you enjoyed the video. Sadly, I did not have, or I couldn't post, or they did not invite me to get an early access for this event, which I really hoped for. Anyway, so I also hope that Star Snipe or even Happy Cyrus not gonna, that they will not mind that I recorded from their own videos. Anyway, I hope this video have helped you. I hope you did enjoy the video and the tips that I gave. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in a new video with the new events. Bye!